without going out, but let me say it again. You know, there are so many people in the world who've had to assist in raising grandchildren, their children, neighbors, friends, children, whatever. Aunts, uncles have had to raise nieces, and brothers and sisters have had to raise each other, and grandparents have had to raise their children's children, and mothers and fathers are doing their best to raise their own children. There's something missing. When a kid can grow up and you've given that kid all the love that you can give them, and they go out there one day and they cuss you out and they disrespect you, and they call you out of their name, and yet you brought them in your life, you brought them in your surroundings when they were homeless, when they didn't have a job. You fed them, you clothed them, you took care of your grands, you did everything you could. And then one day they lie, and they're ungrateful for all the blessings you've given them. And they act like you owe them something. They forget so easy. When they called you and said, I'm sick, I got a temperature, I got a toothache, I'm feeling bad, can you come get me? I'm fighting, I'm arguing, I'm locked up, I'm hungry, I'm broke. They just forget about all that. I'm in trouble. They forget all about those sacrifices you made for them. Well, I'm here to tell you this morning, I'm going to say, Lord, give me a conscience that is always following in your footsteps and remembering how you suffered for me. Your word reminds me, for it is commendable if a man bears up under the pain of an unjust suffering because he is conscious of God, of the unjust suffering because he is conscious of God. But how is it to your credit if you receive a beating for doing wrong and endure it, but you suffer for doing good and you endure it? This is commendable before God. And that's in Peter, verse 2:19 through 20. And that's in the NIV Bible. So let me tell you something. For all you out there who think you're getting away with being nasty, disrespectful, revengeful, spiteful to your parents, to your grandparents, to your father, for your mother, guess what? You got to answer to God. You got to answer to God for everything you say and everything that you do. And when you run around here and you think about, oh, she talking about me, ain't nobody there for me, guess you better look at yourself. Why is it everybody is turning their back on you since you're such a wonderful person? Because if you was a wonderful person, you would be grateful for the blessing people have given you. You'd be blessed. You'd be grateful for the sacrifices somebody made. For the times they don't brought you in and out of their home when you was in trouble. And then you want to lie about what you had, what you didn't have, what you lost. Gee, did I get paid for all the years I sacrificed for mine? I didn't ask for it. But I did the best I could as a mother, a grandmother, and every other title God gave me. And I hope people understand one thing. You reap what you sow. So when you cuss out your grandmother, you disrespect your mother, you steal from your father, you do all these ungodly things. Then you might be high on drugs, you might be high on weed, you might be drunk with alcohol, you might be just a mean person. But you got to answer to God. And God has a forgiving heart. He can forgive you. And me as a preacher or minister, I had to forgive you. Whether I like to or not. I had to forgive you. But I don't have to put up with you. That's the difference. I don't have to deal with you. But I do have to forgive you. So just remember that. Peace, love, and God bless y'all out there. Thank you.